guys, welcome to our math vlog. Let's do some math, shall we? In this video, we're going to solve for the missing side using cosine. Ready? What? What is cosine? Well, it's one of the most commonly used functions in trigonometry. It is a ratio between the side next to an acute angle and a right triangle and hypotenuse. So why do we use it? There are many reasons why, like find the area of a triangle or circle, or to find the angle between two sides of a right triangle, and so many other trigonometric problems. But in this video, we will be showing you how we can find the missing side length in a right triangle. Now, in this example, there's two given sides which would work best using the Pythagorean theorem. But for our problem, there's just one known side, not two. So the theorem's algebra won't work. We have just one known side with a 5-degree angle. So what do we do? Well, we can use trigonometry where we can calculate it as one side of a right angled triangle divided by another side. We just need to know which sides are which. So there's something that will help. There's 3 common functions in trigonometry that could work for us. And to remember them better, we can use SOHCAHTOA as just a mnemonic device that help us. Remember the definitions of the 3 functions. All we need to do is see which of the 3 works for our problem. Here's a better picture. Here are the 3 functions: sine, cosine, and tangent. These functions deal with the adjacent side and the opposite. In our sample problem, by knowing which side is which, opposite or adjacent, we can see which function is best to use for our triangle. The SOH or SO helps us remember the equation sine of the angle is equal to the side that is opposite to it. We write it as opposite divided by hypotenuse. Now, CAH or CA is for cosine. The cosine of the angle is equal to the adjacent side of a right triangle divided by the hypotenuse. A is for adjacent and H is for hypotenuse. And the third function is tangent. We can remember with TOA, TOA. Tangent of the angle is equal to the opposite side divided by the adjacent side. Now, looking at the triangle, we just need to know which side is the opposite and which is the adjacent. Let's see how we do that first and come back to this. Basically, we know that the hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. The opposite side is whatever the side opposite of the angle, theta, in yellow. So the adjacent is the side next to or adjacent to the angle other than the hypotenuse, in blue here. Got it? So let's get back to where we were. Okay, can you tell us which side is which now? Think about it. Did you get it right? Great! Now that we know which side is which in our example, we can see which of these functions we need to use: sine, cosine, or tangent. Since the variable x is the adjacent side and we are given the hypotenuse length, our ratio would be adjacent over hypotenuse. This is how we know that the cosine ratio is the right function. SOHCAHTOA. Gotta love it. And here's a tip when you think cosine. Think ca. Just a word trick to help us remember adjacent over hypotenuse. Now, we know using the cosine function that we write the equation as: the cosine of angle 5 is equal to the adjacent side, which is x, divided by the hypotenuse, which is 13. Next, let's figure what is cosine of 5 on the calculator. In degree mode, we press the cosine function key times the number 5 and we get 0.996. Then, let's cancel out to simplify by multiplying both sides by 13 and get x by itself. Then we can multiply 13 by 0.996 and we get the answer 12.95. Problem solved! Now, be sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, think about this. When you choose math practice or over PlayStation, you just might dominate your future. It could happen. Shayden and Kaena, signing out.